Hey, we're so glad you've joined with us today as we dive in and study the book of James. I'm Keola, one of the pastors here at City Church, California. And in this lesson, we're going to do a quick overview on the entirety of the book. Since we've been studying this in church, we wanted to give you a little bit more content, context, information, and knowledge on the masterpiece of this writing. So let's get started. First and foremost, the book of James is very divisive. It is not a feel-good, tell you what you want to hear, make you feel all cozy inside kind of reading. This letter is an in-your-face, get-in-your-business kind of book. It has two main influences: Jesus' teachings, especially the Sermon on the Mount, and the book of Proverbs, particularly chapters 1 through 9. And James is going to fill this letter with a ton of one-liners that really get his message across and hit you in the gut. Like 2:18, where he says, "Some will say, you have faith and I have deeds. Show me your faith without deeds and I will show you my faith by my deeds." Or, "You believe that there is one God. Good. Even the demons believe that and shudder." It's a no-nonsense, say what you mean to say book. This book also really hits this idea that it's the trial and striving of our lives are what God uses as his way of maturing the believer. It's this idea that when we go through these trials and we go through these hardships, we are working out in Jesus, if you will, and that's what builds our Christian muscles, and we should see this as a good thing. The overall message of this is that true faith is shown by our good works. Now, while good works are not a means to justification, they are the product of sanctification and the means to glorification. Again, it isn't saying that good works justify you. They don't. Jesus justifies you. Your faith in Jesus justifies you. But good works do justify your faith. And James is going to call all believers to become wise by living according to Jesus' summary of the Torah, to love God and to love your neighbor as yourself. I hope this gives you a little bit more insight as you begin to dive in and study these much needed scriptures.